Hey, what's up? Hey. It's your girl. You know I'm here because I feel like it. Remember that time is fluid. So whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. May not resonate with everyone. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Today is April 18th. It is 2:20 a.m. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I won't. Just try to straighten out these cards. Cause it bugs me. It just all evident. You know why? That's all. We good now. We good. If there's any more of those, were meant to come out because I got most of them. I feel like I can see a few more. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Stop trying to sing, my love. I ain't trying to sing. I'm just mimicking what I hear in my head to the best of my ability. I don't know why I feel like I'm talking to y'all. For real. I know I'm just kidding. But I know you hear me, you get me, you feel me. What's the message for the collective? Wow, okay. No, we got love blossoms. It's 222. The time is 2:22. Oh, love blossoms and out of sync. Okay, so something's out of sync in your life. All right, 111, 141. All right, so something could be flourishing, unfolding. Right, you could be nurturing something. The right conditions for something to to happen. And then you got out of sync, feeling disconnected from loved ones, not aligned or coordinated, lack of timing or harmony. Maybe you could have felt like everything, you were out of sync with everybody. Y'all wasn't never on the same page. You had to, find your own way, which, that's about making choices in life, right? It don't mean that we can't still have, communication with people, but just when you're spending a lot of time with a person and you guys are not going in the same direction, it's time for y'all to go your separate ways. And that's don't have to be a bad thing. It's just allowing a person to go where they're being called and pulled, and you go where you're being called and pulled. Ain't no judgment. It's just, listen, all right, let's stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? Like that. No love lost. All right, so this could be happening for you, collective. You could be going towards some, where you feel like you can thrive, is what I'm hearing. We got kick rocks. 220 could be significant, kicking someone to the curb, refusing to forgive and forget, throwing someone in the trash. Wow. Somebody feels like because you're not going to stay on this toxic cycle with them because you're not in sync. So now you got resentment, you're angry, you never get to do what you really want to do. You don't get the support from this person. They hold resentment when you look outside, like from your friends and shit to give you support. Then it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a divide, and it's only because y'all are going in separate ways. Y'all don't think the same. Y'all don't want the same things. You know what I mean? It could become toxic. It could become a lot of anxiety, a lot of stubbornness and fighting and arguing, and withholding emotions from each other and stuff, right? Because you guys are not in sync. Someone may feel like you're throwing them away, like you're just dropping them, but it's not that you're just dropping them. You just have to detach because you want to do something else. You want to experience something else. This is not what you want to experience. And somebody may not be happy about that shit. What we got? Listen, because some of y'all could have ignored the red flags with this person. Alright? What we got? Still standing, though. You're still standing. Or this person could be refusing to see the truth, right? They make up excuses. Yeah, they want to wear some kind of rose-colored glasses, like want you to just accept the behavior, accept the situation, how it is, and don't, go for what you want. But you're not giving up, right? You giving us all you got. And somebody tried to break you. Somebody tried to really bind you, hold you back. Look, because you got a bright future, and they know that. And they know that future doesn't include them because they're not in the same alignment with you. Arguing, fussing, fighting, all that shit. No, don't nobody want to take that on no journey to try to build. You ain't gonna get shit done. Because one of y'all's afraid to do any fucking thing. So you become toxic and lazy in a way, right? Yeah. Somebody has to deal with some whatever they got to deal with, because they're very codependent and they're very controlling. Somebody's like got to know your every fucking move. This is somebody that feels like you never forgive them for the mistakes that they've made, but they keep making them, right? So now somebody's feeling like, look, double standard. Look at this shit. Somebody feels like you need to just sit back and accept, their behavior or the fact that they don't want to move forward. It's like a stagnant energy. Somebody just want to stay in this loop all the time. Unfair expectations in a relationship. Unfair or hypocritical treatment, right? This is somebody that does shit, and then when you stand up for yourself, they try to tell you how toxic you are. This is somebody that don't want you to argue with them, right? Or when they argue, they get real belligerent till you be like, damn, you hate you even fucking said anything, right? Stolen spotlight. Listen, financial strength. Somebody tried to steal your light, man. That's all it is. Because they know. Listen. I can be the first one to tell you that making a choice out of anger or whatever, however I'm feeling, and then regretting that shit, and then trying to go back, and then that person, it's like you tainted the relationship, right? You tainted the relationship, and somebody knows that they've done that, right? They know that they've done that, and they continue to taint the relationship. They're literally burning down the fucking bridge, right? Any kind of anything with somebody, and now somebody's ready to do what they got to do. They're ready to go towards their future, And somebody they don't want that because yeah. Spirit said, just like Nike, just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. Just do it. What we got here? We got pop culture influence. And then we got silent treatment. Double standards. This is somebody that feels like they can treat you any old kind of way, but when you treat them back, give them back that same energy, they want to play fucking victim. That's all this shit's about. And it's pop culture influence. This is somebody that's really, really into fucking image. Into having some kind of fake, some kind of illusion of everything's perfect, everything's great. And behind the scenes, they're literally fucking falling apart. They're tearing down their own foundation from the inside. Emotional abuse, social rejection or ostracism, blackballing, intentional or unintentional. Yeah. You could be giving somebody the silent treatment as you should, but they don't know how to handle that shit. I can tell you that much. This is somebody that could always try to call out your shortcomings, but you know what I'm saying? Slow motion fight. Somebody, what the fuck is this? Somebody could feel like they're one of the karate flicks when they're going in slow motion, and it's like that shit's unbelievable. Somebody can't believe some shit that's happening because they ignored the red flags. A fight that lasts a long time, calm moments with small storms, bad situation that lasts a long ass time. Yes, ooh-wee. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh God, somebody feel like they're in a fucking nightmare. They want to cover up your light. I told you that. Somebody knows that when you leave, you're going to do better and you're going to shine. You're going to find somebody that's going to treat you the way you should be treated. They know that. And they know that they've caused so much damage to the relationship that you should, but they don't want you to. And this is somebody that's like fighting for their fucking life. Hiding and concealing the mistake, scandal, or wrongdoing, protecting oneself. Fear of exposure. If you leave this person, they're going to be seen as somebody that was very fucking toxic, which they were. Especially if you get with somebody that's fucking got their shit together. People are going to realize it wasn't you, like this person tried to make it. You hear me? Thank you, Spirit. Look, good news travels, baby. Listen. Yep. When you move away or whatever the fuck it is, yeah, that bubblegum face. This is somebody that's very fucking childish. This is somebody that's still stuck in their 20s. That toxic shit where you run into niggas' house and shit and you're breaking out niggas' windows and shit. You heard? Want to fight the fucking new girl. Bubblegum, not caring, nonchalant, easily breakable, fragile ego, blowing shit up and not giving a fuck. I ain't lying to you. Who? Be careful. Somebody could be trying to set somebody up. Yep, because they got double standards. This is somebody that hides behind social media like they got their shit together. Like they're the prize, they're the stable one, they're the reasonable one, they're the one that makes the most rash decisions. No, they ain't. This is the fucking one, the toxic one. And by you, collective, whoever you are, by you releasing yourself from this person, that shit, listen, people are gonna, they're gonna see this person. What? They're gonna see this person lose their fucking mind. What we got here? Turbulence. Ooh, I can't make it up. Scary moments that do not last long. Unexpected challenges. Chaos. Period of disorder. Yes, they are. Yeah. It's almost as if it's like if people that know this person see you doing better for yourself when you left this person, they're gonna automatically see this person. This person's gonna lose their fucking cool. You hear me? They're gonna be looking at this person like, yo, what the fuck? You said this person was that. You said this person was this. So why are you out here fucking losing your fucking mind? Cause they've been lying. Hello? Listen, you held your head high, baby. Yes, sir. Yep, and you mind your fucking business. Yep, this person wants to cause chaos and disorder in your life. Because they see you flying high. Look, virtual mask. Somebody could be spying on somebody through online. Be cautious of new motherfuckers hitting you up to befriend you and shit like that, to communicate or connect with you. This could be this person. Presenting a false self online, leading to disconnections, faking it online, buys, follows, and engagement. This is somebody that's desperate to see what's going on with you. Desperate. I wouldn't even be surprised this motherfucker's trying to get into your shit, password snooping and shit. So if this person got any of your information, you should be changing your passwords on every fucking thing immediately. Unspoken feelings. What's this? Look at this. Right up under cover up. Inarticulate and understanding that is implied, a knowing, mute, wordless, secret feelings. You could have kept your mouth. You could have realized what this person was doing. I think the reason you never really said anything to this person was out of love. Cause you look at the eyes, look at the mouth. It's like you had so much love for this person that you really overlooked a lot of their bullshit. You really did, until the point where you came into the point where it's like you just can't deal with that shit no more. You see, no matter what y'all have gone through, it's like it's always a fucking I'm sorry. It's always a new fucking event. It's always, the constant holding back and shit and staying stuck and this on this like a fucking treadmill going no fucking where. Because you keep creating towers and shit. How can we move fucking forward if you keep creating towers, I'm hearing? You could have kept that to, not really spoken up for yourself in the situation because you cared for this person. Maybe you could see the fear and the insecurities, but not immaturity in this person. You could even felt sorry for this person. You could have felt like somebody hurt this person in the past, and that's why they act like that. Look, subtle manipulation. This I was getting ready to say something. Somebody was manipulating. Look, gatekeeping. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to keep you locked right there. You were not going in. Somebody could even be playing with a fucking voodoo doll, I promise. Situation where someone is quietly pulling the strings, not aware of being controlled. Somebody could have also been doing something to you collective to keep you quiet, so that you wouldn't speak for yourself or speak on what this person has been doing. Right? They had somebody that bound. Controlling access determines who's allowed to participate and belong, entitled, setting all kind of rules and shit. But they break every single rule that they always asking for. They break them, and they're abusive. They like to hit. They like to hit. They like to hit because they can't control you emotionally anymore. So yeah. It's like this person doesn't even realize, like, if you hurt somebody and you take their life, it's like you don't realize then that means you don't have no more fucking access to them. But see, they don't care about that long as nobody else does. As long as nobody else sees this person's fucking light. I'm telling you. Do you hear me? You hear me? You see that light bulb under that hood? Somebody wants to keep you hidden because they know that they know they're not fucking worthy. They know that y'all ain't in alignment. They know it, but they too scared to let you go. I heard you're the best thing they ever fucking had. That's crazy. The best thing you ever had, and they want to fucking destroy you because they don't have the ability to try to heal whatever it is that makes them act like this. They can't see that. This is somebody, I'm telling you, you have been somebody's life source. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they've been sucking your fucking life out of you. Anything you ever had a passion for, anything that you wanted to do, you dreamt about doing when you entered this relationship with this person, all that shit has died away. You become like a fucking recluse. You're not even trying any fucking more. You know what I mean? Because you know you can't sustain nothing with this behavior, with this energy. So now your shit's on hold. Your ideas, your thoughts, everything's on fucking hold. While this person's losing their fucking, that shit up here, man. It's scrambled eggs, nigga. Ooh, you know why? Because somebody been playing in voodoo. That's why. That's why. And they're using and they're manifesting all that energy inside themselves. That's why. Trying to get at you. Look, peace offering, tragic comedy. Don't take this person's peace offering. This is some kind of spirit. This is look, cashing in. Stay away from this person. Is dangerous not only to you, but they're dangerous to themselves as well. This person feels like they don't have nothing to lose. They don't feel like they got nothing to lose. They don't. Domestic servant. Look at that shit. Overlooked contributions, essential support that might not be recognized or appreciated. It's funny because it's so fucking tragic, preposterous. It makes you laugh, laughing at your own pain. Like I couldn't make this shit up. Is what I'm hearing. I couldn't make this shit up. That goes on, and you know what I'm saying. Somebody's like, I can't make this shit up. Like I gotta free myself from this energy for real, cause this motherfucker, man. What's this, spirit? Green light. You got the green light. Spirit said it's time to go. What we got here? Somebody feels like y'all got unfinished business. You don't. The business is finished. I'm hearing that. Remember that game? Finish him. What was that? Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Look at this shit. Mortal Kombat. Remember? That's what that is. Virtual mask. Somebody could be a gamer. Somebody could be a fucking gamer. Yeah, somebody could be really into that gaming. Okay. And Spirit saying it's also time to unpack this baggage, whatever this chaos is, this unfinished business that's going on in your life. It's time for you to unpack that shit. It's okay, you know, for things not to work out. It doesn't make you a bad person. Spirit saying hold your head high, right? And continue to walk the way that you're being guided, right? That's how you're going to vindicate yourself. Justice is here. That's how you vindicate yourself. You keep moving and you keep your head held high. And listen. Don't argue with a fool. Because while you out here arguing, trying to get through to a fool, from the outside look like two fucking fools arguing together. Look, a jealous ex. Yeah. I heard this person gave you migraines. Doesn't like seeing you move on and do better than them. Residual feelings, unable to move on. This is because you're ignoring this person now. You're not going for those fucking breakup and makeup scenarios. You decided that you were just gonna move forward, and you started ignoring it. That really made this person. That was the catalyst. I can't make it up. That was the catalyst for this person. That was the catalyst for karma to come on in and do what they gotta do. Because when you put your foot down and you said I'm done. No, for real. No, for real, you done. You know what I'm saying? That's when the cycle, the wheel started turning. Because the universe has to wait for you to be ready before it can do anything. As long as you ain't ready to move out that situation, it's gonna tear your ass up. You decide to move, and now that's just it's like a hole caving in on somebody. Somebody dug a hole, jumped in that motherfucker, and tried to pull you in. Except you got away, and that shit is caving in on top of somebody. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody kept trying to call you back down. Come back over here. Come back into this darkness, this toxicity. See, this is the type of shit right here. When you go back, you don't never get out again. You understand? Not the way you went in. Because when I done removed you, look, some of y'all got some financial freedom. It's coming. You're gaining control over your finances. You're living comfortably without any constant fucking worry. You don't have to keep your mouth shut just to, not to create chaos or not to trigger this fucking person's... This person got double personalities? Bipolar. Somebody could be bipolar. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all was walking on freaking eggshells. You hear me? You kept your mouth shut. You didn't argue because this person would lose their fucking mind. And they would cause damage. Look, they would lose their fucking mind. Backstage drama. Man, listen. And not only were they doing that, they was also doing root work. I'm hearing with that voodoo shit, whatever that is, whatever language, whatever country origin that shit come from, that's what they do. They were gatekeeping. They were trying to keep you locked in and bound so that you would not leave. And in order to keep you low vibration, they argue, fuss, and fight with you all the fucking time. They keep you like, and that way it's easy for them to attack you energetically. Thank you, Spirit. Look, bonds forged in fire. Strong connections built through shared struggle, strong, resilient relationship. Somebody knew that. Somebody knows that when you go, you're gonna be blessed with somebody you fucking deserve. Somebody that's gonna give you equal reciprocation, and they're gonna be ready to grow with you. They're gonna be ready to walk with you and be strength beside you, not tearing you fucking down and keeping y'all motherfucking stuck in the same cycle over and over and over and back and forth all the fucking time. What else, baby? Yep, there's something about a one-night stand. Temporary good time. Single sexual encounter. Non-committal hookup. Sexual gratification. This could have been somebody that you had a one-night stand with that kept growing, that kept going. Because y'all was bonding, y'all was trauma bonding. Come on, spirit, trauma bonded. That's what it was. Y'all bonded over trauma. Both of you guys may have been going through something when you guys, connected, right? And as you start to heal from whatever it was you were running from, I'm hearing, now you realize that you guys have marinated that pain together. Now y'all stuck together. Now y'all feel like y'all owe each other. Y'all gotta be loyal to each other because they was there for me. And all this and that bullshit. That's what you did. Look, a barf bag. I can't make it up. The fucking game is rigged. Ooh-wee! The game is rigged! And that's how it goes. Barf bags, feeling nauseous, anxious. Something is making you upset but unaware of what it is. Yeah, you tied yourself, you bound yourself to somebody that was just as low vibrational as you were. You were low vibration, you needed help. They were low vibration, they the helper. Except they become more than a helper, they want to become the slave master. They want you to commit yourself to be loyal to them because and in turn, you do feel that way because they supported you in some way. And that's how they silence you. That's how they silence. Look, social pressure and unresolved drama. I'm telling you, this somebody is a fucking shark. This is somebody that likes to deal with people that are emotionally probably going through something in life. They come in, they shoot in like they the fucking hero. Yep, and then they expect your loyalty in return. Unresolved drama. They have you questioning yourself, right? Mutual confusion, emotional beneath the surface. Outside opinions are affecting your choices. Feeling obligated to others. What did I just say? Judged and observed. You feel obligated to somebody. You did. Not anymore. Yep. Turning over a new leaf. Listen, yeah, you gotta free yourself. What we got here? You nobody's domestic servant. You don't owe nobody shit. Influential connections. This is somebody that also could have had you in fear. I heard that too. With the domestic servants, you could have came in on some kind of work visa if you're in the country working for somebody, that promised you a green card. You know how that shit goes. With influential connections, this is somebody that's saying like they got family that's cops and shit like that, so you really can't call nobody for no help. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna help you. I'm gonna get these people to hurt you. Yeah, this is somebody like that. This is somebody. Okay, say if it's a relation, just a regular relationship, then it's like somebody could have cousins and brothers, gang members they know, or some shit like that. To try to keep people scared. Look, I'm gonna get somebody to get you. That type of shit. Yeah. Espionage. Look at this. Spying. This is somebody that has somebody in fear. Like really in fear to even live their life, for real. This is somebody that traps people like this. This could even be like I'm hearing a bookie like that, or some kind of shark, some kind of you know what I'm talking about, right? That kind of shit. Somebody letting this social shit get to them. For real. They really worried about how they look to other people. But people really don't be understanding this person is toxic as AF. Anything else, Spirit? Get off of this. Ghost in the machine. Technology fails at the worst possible time. Printer under maintenance. Unseen forces under maintenance. Somebody could be working, doing something behind the scenes. What's the spirit? Stolen spotlight. What's under maintenance, spirit? Somebody could be under surveillance. I'm just saying. Y'all know how that shit never rarely turns out well. Balanced energy. You feel unstoppable and full of vitality, easily tackling things, endless supply of vigor, lively and dynamic. Whatever it is that's going on, that's working behind the scenes, spirit could be working behind the scenes for you. Alright? But whatever it is, it's going to give you some freedom. It's going to free you up. It could be just like some kind of freak shit, like somebody do something, but they don't, they trigger something else to happen, you know what I mean, that they don't even see coming. Alright, so take that how it resonates. But you are definitely about to be freed. We got this dolphin energy here. That means, and not just freed from this person, but your energy, your spirit, because somebody's been doing spiritual work on somebody. Dodging the question how to go. Avoiding or evading direct questions, change the subject, gaslight, avoids accountability. What was you talking about? I'm telling you, something working behind the scenes for somebody, and you collectively, I feel like this is you with this hard to go. Someone with pure intention shows their true colors, is exceptionally kind and generous. I feel like that's what kept you stuck too, because of your loyalty, of the nature that you're in. I mean, we all get hurt and we all connect with people when we're in pain. We want somebody to share that shit with, right? We want to talk about it, right? We want to get their opinion. We want somebody to say, yeah, you was right, right? And then we attach ourselves to that energy. But then once we move past that shit, because it does pass, and you ain't mad no more, now you stuck with something. Now you stuck with somebody that's mad at the people you was mad at, but you ain't even mad no more. You hear me? That's why it's important when we mad and we hurt, man, we try to work through that shit. Pray on that shit, meditate on that shit, man. Look at that shit from a higher perspective before we run off and fuel a fire. By wanting other people to hear us, to make sure we did the right thing. Right? Romantic rival, sexual attraction. Look at this. This is definitely somebody you could have been in a relationship with. Y'all had chemistry. Remember, we had the one night stand over here. And then the mask fell. And then the fucking mask fell. Look at that shit. You realize somebody wasn't them but the fucking devil. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Someone wants your boo, willing to fight to get what they want. Doesn't care about the status. There's somebody you got some kind of chemistry with. You already know. You already know how that's going to go down, right? You already know. Yep, somebody gives you that spark back. And somebody sees this as a rival. Somebody may want to fight with your new boo. It's so important to cut those fucking cords, man. Don't fuck with them people, man. Release the connection, yo. Make a clean, not know every now and then, hey, what's up? None of that shit, because I promise, when you try to move on and you bring that shit, man, listen, ain't nobody playing the fucking victim, you hear me? Didn't I tell you that? I told you somebody's playing the fucking victim. Yep, because they see that somebody is lighting your, is fueling your flame, right? There's somebody was trying to put your flame out. They see somebody, make you want to get up and do right for your fucking self, right? You know what I'm saying? To release their ass. This was their biggest motherfucking fear. This right here. You seeing them who they look. Public confrontations. I'm telling you, this is somebody, listen. Here they come. They want to argue, fuss, and fucking fight and play the fucking victim. Crying and shit. Oh, I did this. Look at this shit. Clingy. I did this and you did it. Man, listen. This is somebody that they thought that they could. Somebody thought they had ownership on you. I'm trying to tell you. Ego class. Somebody thought they had fucking ownership over you. Like you owe them something. Yeah. What's going on here, Spirit? Be cautious of this person. This person may involve other people into your situation because they out here playing fucking victim like you did something to them. You hear me? Be cautious of that. Of this fucking person sending people your way. Excuse me. Because I think you met somebody that lights your spark. Yeah. Fake applause. Insincere or forced expression of approval or appreciation, fake compliments, superficial support. Yeah, because, if this isn't a lover, this could be a fucking friend. Right? This could be a friend that don't want to see you do well. This could be somebody in your circle that see you, finally getting your shit together from whatever it is, and they see you going up, and they jealous. And they pretend, oh, that's good. But this could be the same motherfucker that tried to get you to stay with the toxic one. You hear me? If you're around anybody that's telling you to go back to some toxic ass fucking ex, that bitch is a hater too. That bitch is a hater too. What's going on here, Spirit? If you got anybody telling you go back to somewhere where you feel stifled, ain't nothing growing, you're fucking losing, you look tired all the fucking time, you can't even go get your fucking hair cut or to the barber because this bitch think you out here doing something, right? Or you can't go get your nails and your hair done, and you know our hair takes some hours, and this motherfucker, you know, they want to come with you. You know what I'm saying? Or they constantly call you. They want to see you on video the whole fucking time. That kind of shit. If somebody telling you go back to that shit, they the hater. They a hater too. They don't want to see you fucking happy either. Stolen spotlight. Yeah, you getting your spotlight back. Somebody want to take that shit. Private DMs. Hey, beautiful. Who that saying, hey, beautiful, you collecting? Somebody know you got a heart of gold. They can't take your spotlight. They can't take it. Spotlight. I said spotlight. Anything else, Spirit? I'm sorry. Look at this shit. Yeah, it's too late for I'm sorry. It's too late for all that. Somebody's catching feelings. Ooh. Somebody's catching some feelings. Somebody's catching some feelings in unexpected places. Look, vibe chat. Look at this shit. The mask, yeah. You starting to get in alignment with yourself. You starting to listen to your intuition. You know it's time to let go of this person. I don't know. Spirit said right away. You seen it. You seen it right as soon as you started dating this person. You seen it. You seen that this person was the devil. But right, look, it says letting go of the fucking illusions. You seen this person was the devil. And that very first time that this person did some dumb shit that made you want to say, you know what, let me get the fuck away from this bitch or this nigga. That very first time, that's when they started doing spell work on you. Because you were starting to see them for who they really fucking was, right? And that means you gonna leave. You gonna cut their asses off. This is somebody that does spell work, keep people in their life. I promise. The very first look. Healing heart. I'm telling you. Emotional recovery and renewal. After experiencing pain or loss, restoring your strength and your well-being. Yeah, because you had a rival, man, listen. That's still sitting around acting like they don't know what the fuck's going on. Yes, they do. Avoiding accountability. Cling, you came out again. Codependent like a mother. Somebody's having a fucking identity crisis. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody could be schizophrenic. Look. The other man or woman. Somebody's gonna lose their fucking mind. Spirit said keep doing acts of kindness. Keep staying in the acts of kindness business. You'll be alright. Where do they go? Do they ever stop? I'm just want, do they ever stop stalking? Do they ever stop trying to hurt you? You know what I mean? I wonder. But that Spirit said divine intervention. Well, yes, it does. It be divine. This is what I feel like is about to happen. I feel like there's about to be some kind of divine intervention that's going to force this person to not be able to have access to you anymore. That's what I feel like. Yeah, something's going to stop this person in their tracks, Spirit said. They're going to stop in their tracks. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got? Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from that negative shit. Now, here's the hit. What's the first thing you thought of when you read negative shit? Write that shit down and take some space from it for at least a week. Then notice of what happens in your life. You'll probably really like the results. Your life fucking starts to pick up. You start to be getting some rest. You start to, look refreshed. You don't look tired. You don't look sick and drained. You ain't mad. Come on, man. That's that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Stay up.